üllastusteks valmis. Coolbet.
Tere tulemast vaatama ja kuulama NBA saadet Coolbeti Kuues Viga, kahtlemata kõige lätikeelsem ja ingliskeelsem saade siin see mullakamaral, sellepärast, et need on viimased sõnad selles konkreetses osas, kus ma räägin eesti keelt.
Sina räägid? Kus sina räägid? Võib-olla meil külaline tahab üldse eesti keeles rääkida.
Kui ta tahab.
Tal on natukene eesti keel meeles.
Natukene. Räägime.
No nii, võtke välja.
Mulle meenub muidugi see meie üks kunagine osa, kus me rääkisime nendest esimestest NBA pioneeridest, kus see mingi Bulgaariames oli ka enam-vähem, et chicken wings on ju.
Ja.
Aga tõepoolest, Juris Umbrasko on meil külas. Tere, Juris.
Tere.
Ja igasugu küsimusi küsiti talt eelmisest live osas, soovitan seda järgi vaadata, seal Juris andis ka oma mõtteid näiteks Pämmade Baio 83 punkti mänguse kohta ja ka muude teemade kohta, mis NBAs on aktuaalsed. Ega me lõpuks väga Kristapset jõudnud arutada näiteks. Aga täna jõuame. Ja tõesti küsimusi on palju ja lisaks on ka kindlasti Ardol, ma juba näen, et on mingi terve hunnik leht.
Essee ühesõnaga.
Essee endal juba valmis. So without further ado, Ardo Kalda will give you the mic.
No, we can drop the mic.
No, you're leaning on me. But
I saw that you have an essay, so go
ahead. No, it's
just a couple questions.
Yeah, a couple of questions and then 2 pages of questions from the viewers. Anyway,
maybe let's start with the viewers. Let's give the people what they want.
Okay. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Somebody has asked which players from Estonian clubs have the potential to play at the level of Europe's top leagues. Is there any right now? You have scouted them enough this year, though.
Yeah, it's ever scouting, but it's like in the top leagues.
Euroleague is tough, right?
Yeah, Euroleague is tough. I think it's Ilver from Tartu is like pretty good future. Lips is very good player, but I think it's like he's undersized for position, and shot is like, how to say, he's improving. He's doing a lot of jobs this season. He's playing very good, but already yesterday he was playing good against WEF, showing his
maybe Champions League.
Maybe Champions League depends, and like it's like, how to say, like foreigner, usually the foreigners they take some Americans. It's like it was, we have some similar Maris Gulbis we had it, but if he was playing in Champions League and he was good player there because WEF was playing in Champions League. I think it's same story here. If he's like in Estonian team and playing Champions League, he can be like good player. From it's a lot of good players, but it's like it's what we were watching, like EuroLeague level. It's like still in this moment in this league there is no player who can play there. And
I will continue on that. It isn't like an absolute question, but if I ask you now, for you, who is the best Estonian player at the moment? Like
in Estonian league or overall?
I would say you can say either way, but I'm more asking that overall. Like if you think of it, it used to be like I think Mike Kalev-Kotsar has been the best.
But now you have like other interesting prospects, to be honest, and they're in America though. But
yeah, it's like what was this 2004? Who is in Kentucky? I think. Yeah. No.
You mean
Estonian center, like who?
Yeah. Henri Vesar?
Vesar, Vaaks is like
he's destroying also in university right now.
Yeah, it's like these guys are like just it's like I like is like a lot of players is also like even in this level, and they can go a little bit higher, but it's not how to say, depends on the situation. Like it's in the Kramo, there is like Tom playing good for all around player when he shows his level. Like I said already in Tartu, Ilver is like
have you listened to the Estonian hit song Hugo Tom?
No.
Okay.
Not
you
yet.
should.
Oh, fuck. We forgot the most important question to start with. who's the GOAT?
No, that's the last question.
Okay, let's ask that.
Okay, that's the last question.
Okay, let's. Who was your favorite Estonian teammate, and who was the favorite coach?
I was like under Sober, like is like coach. Just
Your hands are tied. You don't have any other options.
I don't have other options, and
What about if you? This is not about Estonia. Who was your favorite coach? Is the overall question.
it's in my career like a player. Like I had a lot of coaches, but one coach was in ASK Brocen when I was young. We were like Valdis Walters, like a head coach, and then later during the season he stepped away and he was like a GM and owner of the club. And we had these Bolvachos. He was living in Riga, but he had a Latvian citizen. He was a Latvian citizen, passport also. But he was like a coach who was giving like this, how to say, in that moment, he opened me like a player more like to believe what I can do and I can play.
He gave you like a good start, I would say.
A good start. It was like...
And after that, you like very legendary club. After that, you got to CSKA Moscow. Without him, you probably would have not gone to him.
Yeah, maybe I went to study and work in bank.
Who has influenced you most in basketball, like as a coach or as a player?
Mentor.
Yeah.
Mentor for that, why I started, like it's like basketball or what was
overall? It's like an overall question.
Overall, it's like sports. First of all, sports, like because we were growing up, it's like we had different like trying to do everything, like in the winter ice hockey, in the summer soccer and basketball and everything together. And then was like also like 16, I had like. And then NBA started to show on TV, and it's like I took it like, I start to like it, and I start to like, I need to achieve something, like, and I think that's why like it's like good foreigners in our league is always the best, because I think kids and youth players can, because for them I think is this one is thing good domestic players and good foreigner, and they see that is they coming from the States and it's goal for them, NCAA or NBA.
Yeah, different goals, I would say.
Yeah, it's like, and you can see this coming. And for me, during my career also was good, because when I was 18, I think, J.R. Holden first came, like in one season was playing with him. Before him also Donald Whiteside, he went to Toronto Raptors for a little bit. He was in Riga. More like it was about Americans, because they were like also, they use it's like trampoline to go somewhere else. But like usually older domestic players, they were like playing for this.
Was it even a big thing in Latvia in the 90s to have a Gunter Vetra? Or like how big of a thing was it? Do you remember it at all? Like did people talk about, wow, our guys in NBA now things are happening, or like it's a hazy time?
It's information in basketball world came, but it was like not so big, because this information wasn't so like, you had like this Sport Express. You watch there or sometimes, and not every news shows what's happening in every night there in NBA, like it's like it's later, like it's when Biedriņš came, it's already information start every morning. You go watch what's happened, what was during the night.
But Biedriņš was a superstar already for Latvia.
Yeah, it's like you can see it even like, like it's how journalists was making this, like you go to the watch what he did during the night, and you watch these highlights from his game, and he made double, But then you go to NBA against who they played, then Dallas Mavericks, and Nowitzki made 41, but it's
shout out to Laura.
But you didn't know that he's like during through the Latvian web page news, you didn't see that he made 41.
If Biedriņš was a Latvian sports superstar in a way, then shout out to Laura Kõrgemäe, who managed to snag him.
Not only him, but it doesn't matter. But I have a question too about Vetra, and He was the first Latvian, right? But he wasn't that popular as a basketball player. Is it because he played at later stage in his career, represented, ex-Soviet team to try to get to the Olympics, or what? Or there is some other reasons why Vetra wasn't like, our Müürsepp was sensational for Estonians, I mean.
Vetra, I think, a little bit earlier. He was in the start of this 90s, and it's like, he chose it. There was also a lot of questions about that, why he didn't play for Latvian national team, because we also some qualifications was going there. One thing I think, about that, and next thing is like, it's like I said, is like time when this information wasn't like the main thing, the start of the 19th, everybody thinking how to change rubles and different systems,
Yeah, because like technically we forgot, but in the 90s, the Latvian basketball was, it was easy to compete with Latvians, but you never won't get to the level of Lithuanians, And later, so those are the things. And later stage, when the Piedrins arrived, it was like the first superstar and the Latvian player who belonged in the league. I mean,
yes, he was a starting five player, basically.
Not only.
Okay, viewer question about your previous job. Does Zelli already have a youth system, or do they plan to have it?
No, we have like this basketball school Riga, this DSN. We already had it 2 years. This taking like this team, big team, and youth team together. Like real system, like what is working like is like wholly like together and for years. But I think it's like a start of the building, to take under one team with who we work, and putting players, younger players who don't have playing time, or like sometimes taking to the big team. There's some system we like they have.
Why is it that Estonian clubs have Latvian players, but Latvian clubs don't have Estonian players?
No, hold your horses. The first...
No, just shut up. There's no Estonian players in Latvian clubs right now, and have not been in a Latvian-Estonian league, I think.
I remember like WEF one moment they wanted, like it was... So when Jānis Gailītis was in the web, they wanted one moment Veidemann to sign, but it...
Yeah, but they also scouted that they wanted Kononchuk, I think. They wanted
this Buckler.
They
were looking also for them, but it's like it's. I think it's like because everybody.
And Zelli wanted the guy who went to Poland.
Taisler.
Ei, see mängujuht.
Suurorg.
Yeah, Kasper Suurorg.
Suurorg, yeah, we wanted it in the second season or first season.
After Taltek, I think.
Yeah,
and then he went to Cramo or something.
Yeah, it's like it's on. He went to Cramo, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in the start we wanted like some perspective, like young guys who is around, like also like not to just stay with Americans, and we just more work with the younger guys. Is like, but it's later. How to say, like it's the Latvian teams is like like it's like depends on like what kind of player you take and what price you give, and also like I think in last season, this season, I don't know, I think also like Estonian teams are more. It's like you have more place for Estonian players to play. And also one thing with federation, what we like both federations are talking, every time have this conversation about these licenses. Like, do we need like Latvians and Estonians this foreigner license?
Yes.
Players like at least even like Ukrainian is one. I don't know how is in Estonia is same.
For free, yes.
Yeah, one player is for free.
But Latvian is not for free. You need to pay for Latvian.
Yeah,
it's weird. What's the hardest conversation you've had with a player, and how did you approach it? You're fired or what?
No, it's like during like his career, like he had so many like his. Sometimes it's like even it's like I try to talk normal, like with it, like trying to how to say player to open him.
Yes.
Then he not understanding like like it's like then it's like trying to like to change like some like like starting to with different type of how to go into his brains and understand how to make this enter for him that he starts to play and do
what's his trigger.
Yeah, trigger or at least he start to play on a level. Not asking the best version of him, like, but it's a play at least on level. But it's hardest situations was like usually like when it's like also some players are not performing, and it's like or we have this finishing like contract is like going to the end to talking like it's like but it's usually all conversations was normal like. Human being like is not screaming and not making everything too personal.
Mm-hmm.
But the coaching styles are different because we see a lot of yelling in
Serbia.
Estonian Latvian league right now also.
Yeah, it's like depends how you yell, like or you yell like on what he do or you yell on his like personality.
Yeah, usually you yell if he's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's not you yell, but it's like you can yell with the bad words on like and he's like on his personality or like he's like yelling on what he's doing like in this.
You have seen this video where Sõber is shouting on Reiner. Reiner Ailik is Reiner, ma löön su maha,
Reiner, I'm gonna kill you.
It's normal. I think I saw it like it.
Yeah, it's like a cult video. I can show it.
What's the biggest lesson you took from playing days into coaching?
Biggest lesson is how to say like it's I need to forget what I did myself and what I do, like because it's like I need to change because now I need to work with other like the players' brains and develop them and that like to bring them on a different level, like it's like to how to say, like I said before, also like to put their abilities to higher, like. What they can do. It's every season I can do. It's like for me. It's like pluses, not just team wins, but it's like a main thing that you sometimes you think, oh, it's so easy to do it because I was doing this, but actually it's not so easy. Like I need to through my like is a conversation or practices or everything to put in his brain that he start to do something similar or something better or something like what will how he will improve himself and also game for the team wins.
There's a like continuation question for the question I asked you last show where it was asked what's your points record. The same guy also asked that maybe there's a game that you remember that you were part of that when somebody just like had a very good day, like went crazy and then massive points and something. Do you remember any of those?
I think it's like one game I remember, but this like I remember because of strategic wise, like it's like tactic strategy like wise is like because we were playing in Ukraine, we were playing against Mariupol Azomash. There was Heled Alamin, like he was the Yukon star, and he came there because big money in Ukraine in that days, and then and we were playing under coach Zvezdan Mitrovic, who was in Asvel in Monaco, I think now in Slovenia in Ljubljana, and he made like 40 or something points, but tactical wise, okay, let him make, but don't let others make. Okay. And we win this game.
Yeah.
It's actually like it's not that common in the NBA anymore now that the players are becoming more and more efficient as players and scorers, but it was a very common strategy in the previous decades for any team who played the Oklahoma team with Russell Westbrook. They were all like, let Russell have his shots, let him have his 10 shots and 20 shots. The more he shoots, the better. Then everybody else will be iced out. They won't, when they get the ball, they will be like, what do I do? Let's give Russell the ball. And usually it was a quite good strategy.
It was like it's Messina was in one seminar coaching. He was telling about when he went to Popovich stuff, and then they were thinking how to stop Westbrook against Oklahoma. And he's like European coach. He said maybe force to the left side. We Popovich watching on him like. Doesn't matter for him. Like.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for him.
And also these rules about these 2.9 seconds in paint, you can't stay there. Like if 3 seconds, it's like already whistling. And then it's like that's why maybe also that is a rule about this how to play against him defense.
Yes.
So there's a longer question. So I read it as it is. I'd like to think the majority agrees that you have proved yourself to be a top coach in our league. What are your own realistic ambitions for next season? Germany, Poland, staying here, or are you in negotiations somewhere already, or secret?
It's first of all it's how to say it's part of the job, like every time staying why you don't have straight information, like it's just everybody's like around talking, but it's very not sure. But it's like it's for me it's also like for sure like it's some Poland market or Germany, it could be good.
Ambition is there to go outside.
Ambitions is.
Or ambition is to become the first Latvian coach in NBA.
Yes,
I will get to that actually in my own questions.
Isalo, yes, Coach Isalo.
Yeah.
It's also like why not? It's like there's just how many like I think in two spots in the staff for Europeans in the teams, but depends in American market usually who you know.
Yes, but even if. Would you even want to be like a Memphis coach right now? Knowing the team is horrible.
They are playing. They're playing very well right now with Isalo, and I think the thing with the NBA is like they have like 10 assistant coaches.
11.
Like, you see there are rows and rows, and I'm like, what do you even do? Like, what do you do there?
It's a political post.
Yeah. Did you see there was a sidewalking, but. Our commentator totally missed it, but there was a Lakers Knicks game, and what the assistant coaches, what they're doing in there is that when Jalen Brunson sat down inside the first quarter first time, he was immediately given a tablet, and he was watching already the plays the coach had chosen for him to watch. So he was watching himself and what they were doing against him. So this is what the assistant coaches are doing. So he just sat there the whole time and watched and scrolled back, watched.
How to adjust, basically.
Yeah, but I like how some NBA players watch tablets like with a serious face, and then there are like guys like Jimmy Butler and Russell Westbrook who are like. Like I like the expressive ones because you can easily understand what like either they like what they see or they don't like what they see.
Yes.
Next question.
Body language is always, but it's like most of the coaches watch also. Like I think it's like high level coaches also like they're watching like what bench doing, what they were during the game, how its emotions, everything. When you scout the game, you see what's your player doing on the bench.
Because I think the most impressive thing what I saw was there was a series about when Snyder was coaching Jazz. That by halftime, and they were on the road, by halftime they had a huge ass TV in the locker room. By halftime everybody sat down and then they started the movie immediately because somebody in the back row had already cut it. And Snyder knew exactly what's coming and he was explaining without watching, okay, look at this, and how this like coach and assistant coach thing works there is quite amazing actually.
Yeah, it's like the main goals what you need to change or improve during this time. I know periods, like, and it's like it's very important, to give this. Also, is how much information you will give. If you will give too much, also can be like
with some players especially.
Yes, and some players also, like, if they watch, not every player like to watch himself.
Yeah.
And it's like it's also sometimes when you watch too much yourself, you're getting slower. Like
Yeah.
like
DeAndre Ayton has said that he doesn't watch tape at all because he will only get numbered from that.
And he only watches video games then. But good question, actually. Next one. Latvian starting five of this century.
So after 2000 year.
Yeah.
after 2000.
So cut Edgar snaps.
Yeah, and Vetra.
Can I give you five that I think will be good because they're all.
No, it was question for
question
him.
was from Juris.
You can help me after, like, but
Yeah, if he's in it.
like it's Jānis Strelnieks.
Yeah, good start.
Jānis Strelnieks, and then I think Dairis Bērtāns.
Good.
It's Dāvis Bērtāns,
Exactly.
Kuruts, and Porziņš.
Oh, I thought you would put Porzingis to the 4 and Pietriņš to the 5, but it's okay.
But
Yeah.
no, it's like it depends, like it's a new day basketball. If you want with a shot, but also you can be like Schmitz. Also, we have okay, we can find more players also, but it's
No,
like
but you basically got to my point. I basically wanted to.
Okay, and now the starting lineups with the last century.
No,
all first European champions.
Yes, 36 or.
But your names led me to the question I anyway wanted to ask. Like at very brief moment of time, it was like about 3 months or so. Latvia had 5 NBA players for a very brief, like 2 months or 3 months. It was Andžejs Pačesniks, the brother Bertansis, Kurucs, and Porzingis, which is more than Lithuania has ever had. Like at the same time in the NBA, like was it a thing in Latvia that you had at a brief moment of time 5 NBA players, or nobody actually that cared that much? Because like some players,
and it was actually starting 5 also. Like if you look, they had a playmaker, 2, 3, 4, and the 5.
Like, was it the thing, or like mostly like because like Dairis, Rodions, and Pačesniks weren't playing that much. Davis was with Porzingis.
Rodions was actually playing.
What? Rodions was
in nets, I think.
Yeah, in nets he's playing, but Pačesniks was not so much. I think first
Wizards.
a few months.
27 games, I think, something like that.
Yeah. But was it a thing in Latvia?
It's like in that moment was like everybody like perspective of Latvian basketball went up like in one moment. Like it's like we have this kind of already for Latvia it stars.
It's a wave. Like,
and then you have like Strelnieks playing in EuroLeague and.
Good times, golden moment.
Tima also was in EuroLeague levels that moment playing in. For us was like in that moment, this basketball was very like how to say like all people like is like I think proud is like about.
Because we in Estonia we get hyped up when Henri Trell plays at the end of the season 2 games as the second.
Yeah, and when Tima got his rubbish minutes for Magic, no one cares.
So and we are not right now hoping that Vesar makes it to the NBA either this year or next year. Hopefully this year. So we don't even like manage to dream about having 5 Estonians in the NBA at the same time.
We're dreaming about one.
Literally, we forgot to dream that we have an NBA player. Like,
our goal of the show is to like promote the NBA until there is an Estonian, and then we will see if this program is even necessary. Maybe, but we know already when there is an NBA player, there is much higher interest, because when Henri Trell had like those games, we had like 2 times more viewers. Like everybody wanted to know, what does this mean? What is a 2-way contract? How much money will he make, or something like people.
I think Kotsar was in Baskonia also was like I think his EuroLeague also was straight.
Yes,
more.
Same.
No, but it's like not same for sure. NBA for everybody is more like it's like because highest point of this professional sportsman like to get there.
But the biggest peak wasn't drill actually. The funny thing is the biggest peak was when Luka Doncic was changed. Then our viewers 10 times more that show. Like it was crazy because everybody were like, give us something information because we see the paid channels and then we can give something that's behind those doors as well. And we knew actually something that Lakers was not the first call. But I have a last question. Yeah, of course. And I haven't gotten to my essay yet. If you could have played in Tarvas with Kambala, because there was a Kambala question, would have you been Estonian champions that year? It's an easy yes, I think.
For sure, I think yes, but it depends on what condition he comes. What he wants, you know.
Yeah, and Rakvere remembers when the Latvian centers comes as Melnik.
Yeah, it's like Melnik, but yeah,
they have the same habits,
already
I
had
suppose.
in that moment, like little bit like career on other side, you know, like it's like.
Okay, let's get to my essay now. So, like Otto mentioned, Latvia has had like 5 players at one time in NBA. We've had
1.5.
1.5, basically. Yeah. There's no. Like, we live next to each other. There's not so much difference in population. What the fuck are we doing wrong?
There is 1 million, which is a big number.
No. There's no over 2 million.
1.9 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but it depends on genetical potential, and also I think it's like more better we live, more talent not goes to the sports, you know.
Yes,
it's like I think it's everywhere also like music and like all. If you watch through this, is like kids are like. If I watch, like I was working with youth guys from 2000. Okay, in a basketball you can't see like so much, but then also when you later watch these people who were born like in the start of 2000s, they are so easy changing everything, you know. One day they are working in one place, and next day, like 1-2 months, they are already changing some different.
Let's focus.
Yeah. It's not like for them it's easier than they try to live life a little bit different. For us was like I said, like I was 16 there. For me it's like to go through like, and think sports was where you can go through this and get something for your life. And now in new days you can see it's all around. There's so many things around that's why like it's how to say. When I was working in Rakvere also, there was this school preparing this, how you call it, this...
Sportigal.
No, this like it's who is cooking, like...
cook school.
Cook school, yeah, in Rakvere.
Educational center.
Yeah, and there was offer from a Michelin star to go there to learn. Nobody... for them it's good there. Nobody want to go there, you know, like it's like example also why it's in the sports also. It's like I think it's time, you know, for Estonia also now it's time. Weather like Vaks is also, you'll see that in Latvia now also will be not so easy period because we from 2002 to 2006-07 there is also not so many players. Also like this. We had in one period, like we saw like 5 NBA players, even EuroLeague players. But in this moment, we will have, you see, even now, national team performing, we are not so well performing. And it shows talent on the court.
What you mean not so well? 5th in the world, isn't it well enough?
But now already we're down, you know. we now for next World Cup, it's pretty hard. We need to win at least maybe 7 games.
Maybe is Latvian number 1 sports is what? Is it hockey or is it basketball?
If you watch, usually this.
For you, it's basketball.
Yeah, for me, basketball. But I think anyway, like it's ice hockey usually was first place.
Because in Estonia we also like there's like three. I know, okay, basketball is maybe the most popular, but when kids go into the trainings, I think football is taking like the most off first. Then they start spreading after they get tired of this crap. But
I have to say, gymnastics.
Baltic people is not made for
gymnastics
football.
is the
Stop
first
it.
because of girls. Gymnastics.
no, because of girls, but that's why our girls basketball sucks actually. But is it also the competition? Maybe like in Soviet times, the coaches went into the schools and straight into the classes. Okay, the tallest guy is like, tick, 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 you're coming to the practice.
How you had the point guards in how soccer came one of the best European point guards.
Yeah.
It's like it's not
But it's because his grandfather.
yeah, but it's like it's the story is like if you go just choose the tallest guys, you will not have like smallest. It's like, but yeah, it's like in Soviet times there was like in every sport was different choosing. Okay, from 75 to 85 in Latvia was born like 40,000 kids, and after when you watch this going down, like it's like even I think it's now in pandemic time 11,000 or something.
You have similar like demographic is low at the moment, I think.
Yeah, it's like, and it's everything takes is like the genetical genetics for the sports and special. It's like not going right way. So we can talk a lot of deep. Everybody talking like better food, everything we have, but it's like no control on their food. We can't. Actually, it's hard to say it's better or not.
Maybe we should go to Liepa and see what they put in the water there, so somebody can grow that tall.
But if we are already on that topic, I have 3 Porzingis-centered questions I wanted to ask anyway. So first of all, Porzingis was drafted 4th in the NBA draft by the New York Knicks. Was it a big event for Latvia? No, 4th.
4th, yes.
Was it a big event for Latvia, or like to go 4th in a very high place to a New York Knicks, or wasn't or like people are more excited for the games than the actual draft?
I think it's like it's good because he have a good agent. It's also it's pretty big work under this. And I think it's like 2 cities in the state where it's like the main cities when everything goes around. It's New York and Los Angeles. And it's like it's for him was like a good step because also like their team was not so good.
They had Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, they had.
Yeah,
like,
but it was the end of the.
Yeah, it, like it's and they were also on the changes.
Yeah,
like it's and it was good for him because he had good playing time.
Yeah,
because it's like already there was before story also about Biedriņš. He was 11th. And Milicic, I think Detroit second drafted, but we went to next to Ben Wallace and Rashid Wallace, and he was sitting on a bench.
No, Darko Menches went next to LeBron. After LeBron, he was the second pick after LeBron.
Yeah, but it's like in Detroit he was sitting, not playing. The team was going for the highest places, you know. And but Biedriņš went in the right moment, right place, under the right coach. And that's why he had this very good start. And same for Kristaps also. There was like made this story very good under this.
The coaches were always revolving in New York. Okay.
Phil Jackson was.
He was the president. He was a bad president.
No, he actually made the pick.
He made the pick, but also like it's like everybody like was talking about him like he's like how to say they cut him or what happened there something happened, but he was like also trying to trade Porzingis after I think when it was like in the first season or something. But one thing I understand it because he also was playing, he also was tall, and he knew that it's like if some injuries is like it's also this story is like connected, and this Phil also that's why he shows this he's smart coach, you know, like GM also. Like.
But how connected was actually Latvia with Porzingis at that moment, because he was gone in Spain for a long time actually.
He was like Vesar for us basically, similar in
Did he inspire Latvian youth? Because he's so tall that he's such an unicorn that it's quite hard to say, be like Kristaps, like, no, like
Start growing faster.
Yeah, it's like anyway, like it's for the kids, like they see that performing, that like everybody lives, how to say, nobody say open for the kids like the real stories that you will not grow, you will not be 216. It's like just story is about, man, you need to play to develop yourself, and it's what position is like you will see like later, like, but it's like, yeah, it's like about him, like about Spain. He was, I think 14, 15, he left to the Spain.
And he was not actually that tall when he went, because he grew in Spain. Yeah.
He was like, I saw him like, skinny, like it's just before he left even to Spain. You can see from the side, it's like, okay, but it's later, it's like.
Two more questions about Kristaps for me. Like he won the NBA title in 2024, and he played a crucial role in the start of the finals. By the end of the finals, he wasn't already like that important, but he was still a key member of the team. Was it a big deal for Latvian people that their own like fellow citizen is getting an NBA title as a 5th, 6th man of the team, or wasn't it that big of an event?
He won some awards.
First of all, is like this, like always, is like most of the people anyway, like they, how to say, they happy or they says we have first. For sure, like there is people who is talking about, but he didn't play. But he's like, anyways, his first 2 games where he was like playing, also making almost a double, like it's like it shows that he even this sometimes start of the series also very important.
But was the hype bigger for the like basically when he was in a team that was very like title favorite? He was very important member of a very strong team, or was the hype bigger when he was in Dallas and New York being an all-star?
Everybody was waiting something like in his career that something will change it. Everybody, because it's like first in New York he start to be star. It's like in into Dallas. He went to Dallas and he was like one of the main guys. Guys, and then it's like waited next step. What he will do, because everybody understands it's like just alone he will not win championship.
Yeah. Then Luka came
and for them both also this everybody tried to understand, but then he went to this Boston when it was different also, like other like all team together, like we know the basketball team sports, and it's like everybody like around working for this champions title. I think everybody was happy because everybody, and when he signed it, everybody in that year also he didn't went to national team.
Yeah,
because it's like, because I understand Boston also, because it's like Boston had the year before Italian player.
Yeah,
he went to national team and get injured.
Gallinari,
yeah. There was story before, and for sure Boston was like they also like they're making the mistakes, and that's why also they made like he signed it. I think for sure they said you will not play for national team. We will need to prepare for the season, and they made this team, and at the end everybody, most of this, I think 80% was happy.
Now Kristaps' career in the NBA, like I'm only speaking on personal behalf, it seems to be reaching towards a fast ending, because he has been away for many games in the past 2 seasons with Boston, and now he was traded to Golden State.
No, last night he was smiling and dropping trees. So.
I mean, I understand, but he has been away for a long time, and they are saying there are some rumors that he has a syndrome that doesn't let him like basically guard like opposite players vertically, because he gets very tired very fast. He has some kind of syndrome. Is it the end for Kristaps in the NBA? And if it is, like, will you hope that you will get to see him play in Latvia?
I think it's like for him it's not end, because it's like I think it's like he's in a situation where he need like better like treatment and time. And now it's like when you're signing, you have this 30 million deal. You know, you need to anyway perform. There is no moment when you can take out him from 6 months and like for recovery and treatment. You know, I think it's like when he will make this better treatment and recovery, he will come back.
I'm saying because his contract is ending this summer. He doesn't have a new contract, and if I am NBA manager, I'm thinking very hard if I should give more than the minimum contract to a player who gives me like 20 games or 30 games like per season.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like it's part of the business, but I think for him like to come back, it's need also like some time to go away from the basketball and like at least 1, 2, maybe I don't know how much. It's like depends on the treatment. There's time for recovery, and he can stay in this league. We showed it last night.
Yeah,
he's like he can not even practice and and not playing half of the games, but anyway his dominance is like he coming in 20 points plus blocks, paint protection, and if we saw yesterday also like 5-2 3-point shots is like stretch floor in New Day basketball. Like with this size, nobody can block him there. Like if he like.
But he didn't have any issues in Eurobasket. Suddenly he flies over and.
That like in the Eurobasket was like problems for him. He need like he's also like point guard, you know, like it's how to say like was for us like with I think it's okay. With Žagars he played okay, but when no Žagars on the court for him it's harder, you know, like.
He needs a guy who puts the ball in his hand.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean, there was a guy in Atlanta who knows how to do it, but he still couldn't play. So.
But in Washington he did though.
Even you don't need to like to put him with him. You can stretch. You can be also have 2-3 guys better. Like it was Boston story, you know. Like if you play, everybody can isolate, play one-on-one situations, like create situation, drive to the paint. Need help and pass out, and he makes these 3-point shots.
Okay.
I just wanted to make a like side note. There was like I remember this moment. Like I have done a lot of watching of Porzingis with the fan club stuff. So when Porzingis went to Dallas and they had this pre-season game in Mexico City. After the game, they had like a press conference where Lucas spoke in Spanish and Porzingis spoke in Spanish, and everybody was, what the hell is going on? 2 white guys speaking multiple languages and beating the game. So it was,
It's actually like one of the saddest stories that the story of Luka, Porzingis and Brunson like turned out the way it turned out eventually, because like Brunson became a star in New York, like Porzingis like had a better season with Boston than he had the last seasons with Dallas and Rick Carlisle, and now Luka, but like it had so much potential. Brunson, Luka and Porzingis, like it's a huge wasted chance by Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next question would be, do you think that regular season in NBA is total bullshit? Like most coaches in Latvian Estonian league, well, Estonian coaches, because I listen to their podcast or whatever, think it's total crap, and NBA is only worth watching when the playoffs start.
Depends. I think it's like for me also. I was thinking about that, and then it's like one moment I didn't watch this NBA, but then last year I watched, and it's like it's changes because coach is more coachable. Like in one moment was like, you know, how to say it, everybody talking about franchise players, and it's like they can do everything what they want, like in the team also, like, but now also the team start to understand, and it's like they start to give more power for the coaches, and coaches start to rule this process, and it's also will be more interesting. I think it's like, and you can see also this playoff level, like Boston. If you take Boston like example, you can see like they are not going like so many up and downs for sure. Like we talk also about traveling, about these situations, injury issues or something. Sometimes it's hard, you know, like it's like 2-3 games you play straight after 2-3 days. But actually, for me, I was starting watching 2 years ago. Like, it's growing like better than it's not just like EuroLeague.
Do you think it has something to do with foreign players ruling the NBA? Because like when they like give example to other leaders and they also are like basically like give the teams like input like what to focus on. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Canada, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama as well, actually. They all have proven to be very coachable leaders, very coachable. They listen to what the coach says. They don't argue with the coach. They like if you see Shai, like he always has a very stoic face, does what he's told, and very calm. Giannis has more emotions, but still listens to what, maybe not Doc Rivers, but most other coaches.
He's wise man. He don't want to.
Yeah, and Jokic is basically half coach himself. But like maybe that has been like the foreign leaders are showing like a good example.
First of all, foreign leaders, and also guys who is like finishing also NCAA, and usually good teams where was good coaches around. You know, also these guys, Americans, also are coachable.
They are. Yeah, like,
it's not just Europeans. It's like it's about systems where you go through. If you go straight from the school table, it's like for sure. Like most of the players who come going straight. They don't know what is like who is about, because in the youth coach or NCAA coach is to a totally different level, you know.
And I think it's the organization culture very much, because like in some places people develop, players develop, and in some cases like Washington, they don't get 50 wins ever. Like the last time they had 50 wins in one season was 1979. It's almost 50 years. So I think it's also very organizational culture. So like some places coaches are emphasized and valued, and some places the culture is mediocre.
Yeah, it's like I agree that the same as colleges also, like NCAA situation, like it's like where is like how you like Krzyzewski on his book, he already said if like GM didn't give chance and time for me, he could get out on 1-2 years. But it's like the same story here. Like everywhere you need to see like and make this system, how you develop. Like you said, like it's like Charlotte also. I think for them it's not surprise.
Yes.
It's for us surprise, but it's like some system under that is like it's going like, you know. Okay, we can't say Michael didn't know something, because it's like he's a part in the business, and like, you know, he saw this NASCAR like where is like better to put money, and he went there, you know, like he's already in the business.
No, Michael did the old mistake that many African American leaders do, that he hired his nephews, his friends, and the people he likes to important positions. But if you hire people by their friendship or loyalty, not by their
that's like professional.
Yeah.
Like it's most of the places. Yeah, it's like in every business is like this. Is like it's.
Is basketball as a game becoming more complicated, or is it simplifying now?
It's half and half. So like it depends on information about system, and depends on also how to say it. It's not so many things around for the players. Sometimes it's like, especially young players, is so many things around where it's like they can focus on the main goal, what they need to do. Mm-hmm. And for me, I think is. Future like will be this also, this what they everybody every day like just put in the ears is like they don't listen anymore.
Yes.
Their problems will be like in the future, like more they will AirPods, like they will put and listen what their information, like it's for sports, just like talking about, and then it's like for them it's like if you tell he airs and like sensational what you need in the sports.
Be aware.
Intuition, everything what is going on, also where sounds, everything is like because if you put here, you don't even understand what's going on your back.
But have you seen like the like transition from one generation to the one that is like the youth that's coming to our league now or whatever? That their interests are totally different. Like if, I don't know, I was young or whatever, drinking and bars and blah, 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 and there is not so much interest to that.
First you have to reach some level, then those drinking and
No,
stuff comes.
it's not actually. It's what how they have grown up, and then
Yeah, it's like it's a little bit less this about how it was, but it's system around, more about system around what's going on in like kids are not changing, like it's system what's going on around is changing, more or less somebody's like drinking, like no experienced players who is after every game drinking beer or something, they are more professionals, more taking care about this recovery and all these things, and it's also young guys taking it just, there was like, hanging time going out. Now it's different time. Now it's like I can stay home and sit in a phone.
But do you think that nowadays the players have to work more in their free time on the off season than they used to?
I think, it's like maybe one is different a little bit. It's like also to more, how to say it, if you watch professional players, it's like it should be season and off season. It's like 2 seasons in a year, like it's like, because it's like you need to change, because if you will be same and you will not, you need to understand that you will earn money if you will invest in yourself, invest with a job and workouts and everything what you like, their best version going for yourself, to reaching your best version. For every human, like this goal is, and it's like it's not competing between us, but competing with yourself, and that is like where you need to work out for that. And for sure, like it's for youth, it's like also very important how you do during this season systematically, not just one basketball. It's like putting inside, like it's various track and field. For sure, depends on age, about weights, and systematically, and basketball, how many games you play. Because sometimes you hear just basketball, and it's basketball is just game. With basketball, you can't build your body, strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about basketball. Don't need big muscles. You need to be strong
and tough.
Yeah.
But if you look at like LeBrons and weights and so on.
Those are built different.
Yeah, but listen. Those guys work like they took 2 weeks off after the season ended.
Yeah.
And then they started building their the training program up again. If you as watch as a young player, you watch this, and the best of the best have to work that hard to be that good, then you should even work harder or just go and have a vacation.
It's maybe it's like you talk about example why not everybody reaching that level.
Yeah, but
it's
you have to work really freaking hard, because if you think there's 100,000 basketball players in the world, there's under 500 playing in NBA, so there's less than half of the percent of the basketball players can reach that level of being in the best league, making the most money.
If you are above 7 feet, it helps.
Yeah, but
no, but even it's like I'm talking about. That's why already one time I repeat is maybe need to put this example not to reach and go like LeBron do, but you need to reach your maximum. You go for your maximum.
This reminds me of, I don't remember who said it, but somebody said that I always tell the young kids in my training camps and training lessons, do not aim to be LeBron. LeBron is a genetic marvel. Please study whatever it is that Trae Young does. Most of you are gonna be as tall as Trae Young, and if you manage to get to his level when he is 178 centimeters, then you have made it.
But there is one more question, like what I'm like I want to add is like plus for this or Harden or somebody yet like everybody go to the court and what move he did, and then they start to do this. True. No, you need to learn fundamentals and what they do. They are not practicing these things. Mm-hmm. They are like the same like making picture, like making music, like for them it's when I was young, like watching all sports, and Wayne Gretzky said, "How you made this goal?" He said, "I actually don't know how I made it, like because it's like there was some super goal, but he didn't know how he made it. It just flow." Okay, because good fundamentals.
When you watch EuroLeague or NBA games, as a coach, do you look at the game and then at some point run it back? Okay, I'm taking that play, and then write it down.
Yeah, we asked Rannula that.
Yeah, we asked Rannula that, and actually he said yes.
Yeah, it's like for sure. Like I think everybody is like taking like ideas and taking sometimes full picture or ideas and transferring, and then it's like how like it's normal in the basketball world. Like it can work for my team. I can do it for this kind of player. It's like and already somebody made. That's why for me also like not surprised everybody like sometimes. Oh, it's new somewhere there. But already Utah Jazz with John Stockton and Malone played 30 years ago. But it's like you said before, there wasn't like maybe so much video about that. But they already had it, because it like also from that time somebody took now. And it's like,
I agree with you partially because like I have also started to watch some 90 tapes to understand the game a bit better. And whenever I watch the old tapes from the 90s, holy smokes, how has the NBA changed? Like the game has changed so much. Like maybe the sets are similar. Sets have similarities, but the pace is so much higher.
Yes, speed and
there
power.
is so much more movement. Like when I watch the 90s tapes, like almost all 10 guys who are on the court are like in the 3-point line right now. Like there's so much space between players. There's so much space, like space and pace, and like I couldn't imagine like if you put somebody from 2026 to there, I think he will be like, oh my, I have so much space. Woo la la. And then he throws 2 shots and the coach says come out of the game. Like it's almost like a different basketball game. Like I don't even recognize it at some points because it's so much slower.
Yeah, but it's like Steve Kerr already talked about that because when he came to Warriors and Curry was shooting 3-point shots. And he said like in the brains every time, but his Popovich, Phil Jackson, everybody, his father, everybody, bad selection shot. But then new days comes, analytics, they bring it bad selection shot with 40%. And then he say, okay, and then he changed his mind.
I'm on to something.
Do you have like a favorite coach in NBA you like to watch that has the best plays in your opinion?
This moment, no, I don't have like just this watching like it's okay. Boston Celtics is like is Oklahoma is best team, so like is watching where it's like same. Also, when was this about information? Not every time it's coming from internet about Miami how they played the start of the season, no sets, this flow offense. You just watch what they how they change something or they say play similar something like that. Same like NBA. Also write about Martinez, Valencia coach. That is like maybe a lot of coaches taking from him too.
Mm-hmm. But what do you have like a favorite coach?
Like all time maybe or something like this.
It's changing, like getting older, changing. In some moment was Obradovic, and then there was watching this also this Jasikevic story. But then it's like you're watching also. It was also this Spanish coaches, Navarro, Scariola. Maybe yes, maybe no, but he always had the best players.
True, I understand.
What about
very good teams? Yes.
What about Spoelstra? he's considered like some crazy brain. Yes, yeah, he had like the dream team once, but after that he's also brought up like
but it's for him also in dream team. In that moment, I remember I was watching this last game when they win this NBA championship with Miami. This is like during these 3 stars who need to have ball. Yeah, I think Miller was this white guy shooter. He made like 6-7 3-point shots.
Yeah, Mike Miller. Yeah.
Mike Miller. It's like also like it shows also like it's like it depends on this system about like everybody knows that maybe ball will be between 3 guys, and then one guy scores 6.
It was mostly 2 guys because like Bosch was very fast.
Get the rebound.
Yeah, like rolling, cutting, like all this. But it's anyway. But for defense will go in there and they put this right guy.
I have another question. Like, have you had any favorite players in the NBA, and if yes, who? Like somebody who you just like to watch, just like
now.
Now and maybe in the past as well. Maybe if you can say a few names.
For me, like it's Jokic, Doncic, because for them it's like this basketball is like eyes is shining. Sometimes it's like what is the best of the best players is like because for the basketball they are not just because most of the players do same things, but for them it's like their eyes are shining to play this basketball.
Did you see Jokic's eyes when Dort gave him a hip check and then Jalen Williams started to get into argument? Did you see Jokic's eyes?
Yeah, it's like it was.
He was like the
full
real
of joy.
Jokic.
But in the past, like from the players who have retired, like any old players whom you like to watch?
Oh, it's like past is we can go like through like it's like I was like in the starting to watch NBA. The first games was Boston Celtics, Atlanta Hawks, where was Dominic Wilkins, Larry Bird,
Good series.
Parrish, all these. Then was. Chicago Bulls story was like the same, Utah Jazz, like, and in that moment also we had like this Charles Barkley with point guard also.
Steve, no.
Kevin Johnson.
Yes. Yeah, it's like Hakeem Olajuwon, like it's all this. Then you watch Snake stories when it's like Robert Torrey, like
7 titles.
Yeah, 7 titles. It's like even it's like watching like San Antonio, like David Robinson story about all other Avery Johnson, I think point guard was. It's Chris Mullin, like this Warriors who was playing.
There are many players.
It's like I was like in that moment like checking everything.
Now you want to ask the main question, right?
Main?
Yeah.
Who is the GOAT?
No, too soon, Junior.
Wow.
So now we've seen like Finnish coaches are like a big thing in basketball. Like now there's one in NBA. It has been in EuroLeague. We've seen it in Europe, Japan.
Can't you see the pattern? First you have to be a good ice hockey coach, and then basketball. Same like Latvians happen.
No.
First they have ice hockey and then basketball. We don't have any ice hockey, so.
When you think about Finland, the basketball is not the first, second, or the 10th thing that comes to your mind as sports, but somehow their coaches are really valued now around the world. And also actually now we have Estonian coaches, 3 coaches are outside, Latvian coaches also, Lithuania is another story, it's a cult in there, but like what's the phenomenon in your mind? Like how can a coach go outside? Does the nationality even mean something in that world or it's about the person?
I think it's about person, school, about how to say the skills, what you can give and how you can manage it, and depends on the place and depends on specifics of the coach. Like I think it's not nationality, like because it's like okay, like for one thing is like for Finnish also they had like I think who was this. You
mean the player?
No. They first time they were like went to not Olympic Games. So who was the coach? This who was the main
Detman.
main coach. After that, this young the main coach was, and also all youth system, and this all other coaches start to go out from that. They took one of the good specialists, put on the top, and after that, this coaches went out from Finland.
Yeah, we had Toijala on. He also said that they have this basketball school, and that does all the difference.
Yeah, in Helsinki,
Yeah, it's like it's one thing there, like I think, and next is also like for us, we are in how to say, wasn't treated so good, like that we are like every time learning in the process, and also that's why like these coaches who is like reaching some level, somebody already taking outside.
But I do think that if you have a Serbian or Lithuanian passport, it might be
It's
easier.
valuable. It's valuable.
I don't know
indeed.
even if the Lithuanian one helps, but Serbian one seems to help in EuroLeague a lot.
Serbian is different also. It depends on the agencies also. Like it's very important. It's like because Serbian agents, first of all, they will not the Finnish guy or somebody. They will look at the Serbian, and maybe if no Serbians anymore, then the
Then Bosnians.
It's the same also like Croatians. It's like pretty like small country. Like they are like also have coaches, everything. But basketball is not priority for them.
So one more last question before the GOAT question. What do you think, does the NCAA, the NIL system, will it destroy... Oh, this is one more question though. Will it destroy this European youth systems?
I think yes, because everybody already thinking how to change, how to go to the States.
To get money.
Yeah, to get money, because it's already better contracts than somebody get in EuroLeague, or waiting from this Žalgiris system, and guys went to good schools and NCAA universities.
Maybe Trump closes the borders and sends ice out to get them.
But but I think also destroys these guys, because it's like after they get these big NIL deals, not everybody going next step NBA. Not everybody going to next step.
We have this Kriisa situation.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him in like 7 years.
Yeah, but it's like and then even this year he had like pretty good. I don't know how much, but I think he's a pretty big NIL deal player had, and he come to European basketball. He can't adapt, and for him is also this small money. Even like to understand, like example, it's like. You get a NIL deal per month there 40 or more, somebody like somebody even 10 millions like getting, because
there's a new record.
Gatorade contracts and Mercedes contracts and everything. But okay, smaller level we taking, getting 40 there, chill everything, getting cars, and then after coming to Europe, first $2,000.
Yes.
And and he need to play.
And there he doesn't have to be like
yeah,
pay so much.
Yeah, and the coach is screaming on him like.
I mean, it's not just playing; it's the whole university campus experience, college life, girls, and I think overall it's a very, very good facilities usually. So I think it's just a very big shock when you go to a very, like in a sports way, luxurious lifestyle, and then you come back
private
to
planes and so on,
and then you come back to reality that life
Kayla.
is
There is no jets for me.
But even Kayla is not, maybe some Bulgarian teams go there. There's some cities like Venice, like is Kosovo there, like.
You have seen a lot of cities.
Okay,
it's
last
like
question before the GOAT question.
No. Before the last question, I have
No, it's not the last question.
Okay.
One to the last.
All right.
So,
but Erki maybe wants one question. He hasn't had
Yeah,
a question.
My question is from totally different. You are mostly known as a rocker and rocker player and everything. I have 3 legendary snipers from rocker, and you have to pick only one of them.
As for the last shot or something?
No. Who is the, for your eyes, who is the best shooter of them? Mihkel Kurg, Kristo Saage, Egert Haller.
I think it's like Haller.
All right, gotcha.
He
He's
wanted that
but best
answer.
3-point shot shooter. You mean that who can bang?
But
Okay,
you played with Mihkel Kurg as well, right?
I played.
Lefty,
Yeah.
lefty and shooter.
He was. I was coaching him. Too.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
And I was coaching all three too.
All right. and
why I know.
Rakvere honorable mentions as shooters, Villars, those guys you probably don't know, right?
I know like a person, but I didn't
shooters too.
see him like a player.
Everybody,
You wasn't lucky.
everybody is a shooter. It seems.
Rakvere great shooters, yeah.
No, it's like it's like if we watch it's Miguel. If you watch like Haller, that's why Kram also signed him because
Shooting capital of Estonia. Sounds
because
Yeah.
not Miguel and Sage. Okay, Sage wasn't Kram.
Yeah.
But he was like he's not a 3-point shooter like this. He's like
Gotcha.
more like
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So NBA is coming to Europe. Good thing or a bad thing? Everybody is shaking about it. Like the old school guys, like the Puffin Kayla said that he never wants to see it, hear about it or whatever. He hates NBA with all his guts. And it's a big gut. And
yeah,
good,
but
good to punch.
how we watch they want to target these big names who have this under like this soccer team names.
Yeah.
They want to target and they go together with FIBA. And it's like totally way like EuroLeague is there. Like it just means like some like okay, Asphalt Leon like is it soccer team maybe they will go away from, but it's and this moment, how to say it, depends on how they will play. For me, I don't understand system like how there's extra group here and they will play and how they will travel and all these extra roads, everything,
Yeah, it's a big question. How does it
yeah,
work?
it's like for me, it's also a big question. Like it's not about maybe it's interesting, bigger market for everything. Like it's okay for Europe also. Like it's for us, it's like we talk here and or we go after to this some watch some NBA game.
Yeah, I hope that NBA Europe and NBA USA can like exchange players and give players on loan because like perhaps Kristaps Porzingis can come
Basically-
to loan on Berlin Alba. Or
Basically, you would support when the G League teams will located in Europe and the real teams are still in USA.
No, not that. Okay,
Okay, ask your freaking last question now.
we ask it from every guest of us. Who is the greatest NBA player of all time?
It's like Michael.
Easy.
No, there have been a few.
Michael,
LeBron.
Michael, but I understand also because I saw him in reality, not reality, I wasn't on the live games, but I watched it on TV. But most of the now people also they're no time and everything to watch it. They have this LeBron. It's like also like if you said if you start to watch old videos, it's also totally different.
Yeah.
This cables also was totally different. Everything was more slow and this bad connection.
It was analog.
Yeah, it's like it's different television. It's like also if you watch, it's like it's half second later everything. And it's and a new day. Everybody who is like new days. Everybody watches LeBron's story, It's, but it's for me, it's Michael because I saw this moment when he was winning the 6 champion titles, and next story what he gave, and how he was doing this, and that's why for me to take LeBron, like Doncic, Jokic, everybody, Alexander, everybody good players, but they. Maybe through some time I will change, but now in this moment, Mike.
It's okay. I just remembered when we had local elections last autumn, and I was on the streets, and it was like you start chatting with some people, and it almost every time I tried to lead the conversation to basketball to see if we can get the common ground, and almost every person above 35 like said that Michael is the best, and when I said like to a young person who was like under 30, like Michael is the best, and he was, I'm not gonna choose you, LeBron is the best. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but the good, actually cool thing about it is that Jordan gave an interview about this last week, and he was asked about this, and he said like, it's so hard to tell because every generation has its own guy, and the good guy is who takes the last generation's development and goes with it and develops it further. So he says he would have really liked to play in his prime against Kobe and LeBron, and he doesn't understand why everybody are forgetting about the guy who has 11 rings on his, well, not anymore, but
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell had 11 rings and he has 6. Like he said, it's so different.
Yeah. Of course, it's different. It's very easy to get them when it's 8 teams in the league, but leave it.
Yeah, but it's like watch Mike time is like this Charles Barkley, Hakeem Olajuwon, like is also like this guy. It's like his personalities who was how to say, performing every time, you know. Even Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the best footworks ever who had, you know, like. But this how they were performing and like this challenging like each other like to the competitive levels. Is like that in new days it's not this kind of this.
Luckily, we forgot his Toronto days. I mean, Olajuwon.
Okay, we wouldn't be doing our job if we wouldn't ask. Do you have anything already in your eyesights about a next coaching job?
Not yet.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
I think
I will call you.
That is a good conclusion to end one of our longest shows for sure. But it was a very pleasure to have you.
Paldies.
Aitäh ka. If you had more questions to Juris, kui teil oli rohkem küsimusi, eks te kuulate eesti keeles, siis saatke need kuuesviga@gmail.com. So if we have more questions, we will send you via messenger or email. Henri has our contact, yes. And we will then tell them in the next episode, in the following episode. But right now, thank you again.
Thank you, guys.
See you next week.
Okay, see you.
Bye.